What's going on, guys? DLegend here. Today we have a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video where we are going to be trading up our copy of Supernova Plus Kingdom Hearts Sora A. So this medal was recently upgraded and is available for you guys to upgrade now. So if you guys don't have a copy from raiding this past week, I think everybody should have a copy, honestly. It just depends how many traits you have for him. So this medal is not a bad medal, it's just also not great, and we'll talk about that as we get into the video. But before I start the video, I want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road content. We would really appreciate your support, and yeah, let's keep grinding, let's try to hit 3,000 subs soon, and yeah, kind of go from there. So, Supernova Plus Kingdom Hearts Sora A was a Raid Week reward this past week, so I hit top 100 for Raid Week this week in solo rankings, and I managed to get the actual copy of this medal, already upgraded to the tier 10 version of the medal, and 30 traits for the medal itself. Another thing to note, guys, is that you can actually use the farmable medals as traits for this medal here. So you guys can go ahead and grab these medals from quest 519 and a few other quests that I just don't remember off the top of my head, but if you guys go check out my stream, there should be a little comment at some point in the stream where where some of my subscribers tell you which quests to do specifically. I believe it was 519 was one of them, and then maybe 333 or something like that, 334. If you guys remember, I'm talking to you specifically, Zero. Make sure you guys leave a comment, because I know a lot of you guys have had some success farming copies of this medal. I just have not. I haven't really tried, to be honest with you, because I didn't really think it was worth it. But you can definitely farm a couple copies from this quest here if you go hard at it. I'm not going to go and waste your guys' time. We're going to be trading this medal now, and we'll talk about its uses and how to get the most out of him. So let's go ahead and trade him up a couple times here. I'm going to start trading him before I level him up, because I am not going to waste as many resources that way. And as you guys know, resources are everything in this game. I just don't want to waste all my Hui Dui Louie medals unnecessarily, if that makes sense. So this medal is not a great raid medal. I would go ahead and make it a PvE/PvP medal. It does pretty good PvP damage. The only issue with it is that it's not... Oh my gosh, it wants to raid. The only issue with this medal itself is that it doesn't deal consistent damage whatsoever. There's a 50% critical hit chance, which separates the damage multiplier between the 8.62 to the 25.86. 25.86 is really solid. It's the best, one of the best in the game, if not the best. And it also does piercing defense boost damage 30% of the time, so that's not bad. It's the only problem is the fact that its multiplier is trash when it doesn't hit the critical hit, which is literally 1 in every 2 attacks. The medal for Supernova wise, like, it doesn't deal any PvE damage, I mean PvP damage as well. So that makes it not such a high class or high tier PvP medal, but it's definitely still usable, especially for free-to-play players and newer players who don't have lots of PvP medals. This is a viable option for sure, and you might get lucky once in a while and just have critical hit procs every single time you attack. So who knows? In all honesty, I think it's worth using as a PvP medal, especially for players like myself or free-to-play players, because I just don't have a lot of speed medals that are good for for PvP when there's multiple speed blades in the same week. So we are hitting some decent traits right off the bat here, but we are going to be aiming for ground and aerial -70%, and then extra attack 50%, and 2 strength 1500 traits. There we go with our second strength 1500. Let's kind of speed through the traits here so we can showcase this medal. Oh, there we go. Not bad at all. Our first ground trait of the day. And just to prove that this actually works for traits, I'll do it here for you guys. Like I said, you can go ahead and actually upgrade multiple copies of this medal if you guys have multiple copies of the 1-star medal here. But take this in, guys. This was the one of the first medals in the entire game. It was a tier 1 medal. This is a 2-star copy of the medal, but you can definitely get it at 1 star as well. But it's going to take a while for you to actually be able to upgrade it to the 6-star version. So there you guys have it, 50% extra attack. That's really good. I'll take that all day, every day. And then we just need our last aerial trait, really. This is the only trait we're missing. Another strength trait. Not quite what we need. That's okay, we got time, we've got traits. And honestly, if this doesn't pan out, it's not the end of the world, because this medal is really good even without aerial. Another ground traits. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Actually, let's just roll a couple more traits and then we'll max them out. Another 1500. That's better than nothing. As actually probably, this is optimal PvP traits in all honesty, and I probably won't use it for anything else. So I might as well keep this as a PvP medal the way it is, in all honesty. So we'll leave it at that, and then we'll just go ahead and max them out for the sake of this video. So as you can see here, almost 50,039 base strength. So not bad whatsoever. I'm not going to throw a trait on him quite yet, but we can go ahead and toss him onto a Keyblade setup here, and then we'll just use him real quick here. Let's just go find a quick little quest that will work. Let's go into this, why not? Obviously we can't tell its PvP effectiveness right now, but if we go ahead and just throw this medal into our setup here, let's just do that for the time being. Do I have a good copy medal? I definitely do. Let's go with that. So we'll just use anti-form, or rage form, sorry, to copy the medal itself. But let's just see how much, oh, we might not even be able to make it. We're probably going to kill this thing. Forgot how weak these things are. So that was no, oh yeah, by the way guys, this medal has no buffs whatsoever, other than for your strength, for speed medals. So if you don't buff it up beforehand, it's not going to be very useful for you, as you can see there. So that's another thing to note, I guess. Just a little side thing that I didn't even really think about until I started running the quest. But, okay, let's go find a quest that we can actually go to training stage. Let's fight the candy apple. No, we're not going to fight the candy apple. We'll fight this thingy here. So we'll buff ourselves up a little bit here first. And then we'll go ahead and use the medal. So not insane damage, but there you can see the critical hit chance. And that was way better damage. And that was on the extra attack 50% hit. So imagine if that was the first attack. So that's the proc on the second attack. So obviously the second attack does so much more damage even with just extra attack. And 50% strength. So that's really, really good in all honesty. And yeah, I will probably use this in my PvP setups, in all honesty. I like the fact that they're bringing back old medals, to be honest with you, and revamping them / upgrading them, just so that we can have more use out of old medals, and so that we don't just go ahead and sell every single medal we own. I really like that. Another medal that was recently upgraded, what is, let's just see if I can find it here. I think it's Tier 4 medal. I don't think I have it anymore. Might be a Tier 5 medal. No, it's a Tier 4 medal. I sold it back in the day when draw points first came out. But basically, it was the Mickey medal. I don't know if it's still in the notices here. Let's just go ahead and check. Autumn medal adjustments. Nope. Let's got to be this one, right? Yeah, okay, so it's this King Mickey here. It's illustrated Supernova Plus Plus illustrated Black Coat King Mickey. That's what BC stands for. He's trying to be an organization member there. It's pretty cool. This medal here, I don't think I've talked about him yet, but his upgrade makes him a decent medal. Not a crazy good one per se, but basically really quick here. 45,000 base strength. 45,111 base strength. Special attack, he does deal AoE damage against all enemies. Deals 4 hits, and for 2 turns, he'll buff your metal strength by 5,000. Buff yourself for general, upright, and PSM strength by 10 tiers. Special attack bonus plus 220%. Count plus 1, damage is higher with higher HP. 1 gauge to use him, tier 10 metal, and a 59.19 to a 79.94 times multiplier. So not the greatest multiplier, to be honest with you. Not the greatest special attack, but it's definitely a usable medal, especially if you don't have too many good upright power medals. And he's also just good for 2-turn buffs and 2-turn setups because of the 2-turn buff. Supernova wise, this medal does have mastery, and for 2 turns it'll buff your metal strength for 6,000 and debuff the target's general, upright, and PSM defense by 10 tiers. Special attack bonus plus 320%, 240 times multiplier. So not a great medal, not a bad medal. Definitely usable for some situations, and especially if you are free to play and you have a copy of this medal. Feel free to upgrade it, because it doesn't cost you a lot to upgrade. These days it literally just costs a couple of boost medals, which are your Fantasia Mickeys. And these are pretty plentiful these days, in all honesty, so if you don't have any Fantasia Mickeys, make sure you guys go ahead and try to upgrade your Fantasia Mickey A's into the Fantasia Mickey B's. A quick way to check if you can actually do that is just to hit upgrade on the medal itself, and then you can go ahead and see how many magic brooms you have and just make them into Fantasia Mickey B's, because they're not good as magic brooms, so you might as well upgrade them all and go from there. Anyways, guys, I promised some pulls, so let's go ahead and do some draw ticket pulls here to end off the video. I think I have, yeah, so I have 30 exactly, so that's not bad for 3 pulls. Let's see if we can get something good out of these 3 pulls. And then we can probably do 1 draw point pull after this as well. Okay, so we got Tyree. That's pretty cool. We also got Terra, Sora Art EX, King Mickey EX, HD King Mickey EX, and of course Pence. Pull number 2. This is probably pull number like 12. No, probably way more than that actually. Probably like pull number 18 or 20 for me overall, I'd say. I've gotten a lot of draw tickets. Ooh, that's not bad. I'll take that. Tier 10 Supernova Plus Plus Zemnis B. Boosted, of course. And then obviously the original illustrated Kyrie. Sephiroth EX Plus. Not bad, not bad. I've got a lot of copies of the Revamped King Mickey now. That is the Mercy medal for this banner. So in all honesty, I don't need another copy, so just keep pumping me out some tier 10 medals. That'd be awesome. I will take that all day. Oh, okay, so we did get another copy of Mickey. Not the end of the world, because I can use him first, just to sell him off for some draw points. Nothing else really notable here, just illustrated Kingdom Hearts Riku EX. Alright, let's just go sell some of our old medals that we do not need. Grab some draw points while we're at it. And then go from there. Honestly, I can probably sell that copy of Mickey. I don't need him. We're going to keep our copies of Kyrie, because who knows if she'll get upgraded in the future. I'm honestly holding on to so many things these days. It doesn't really bother me because I have so much storage space. And it's not like I really need anything from the draw points banner, to be honest with you. So it's not like I'm in a rush to sell any of these things, because they have been upgrading things pretty consistently over the past few weeks here. So I'm okay with just holding on to some of my old medals in case they do get upgrades in the future. So our last pull of the video to end things off, let's get something good here. Nominee, of course. Not bad. Definitely a better medal back in the day, but did I lock up my Xemnas, by the way, nope. Let's lock him up just in case, because he's a decent medal and a good reverse medal if you don't have any, especially for reverse speed. So anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road content. Make sure you guys go do Dark Road, by the way, guys, because there are lots of free jewels in Dark Road right now. And yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and collect all your jewels from your present box as soon as possible. There's some draw tickets there as well if you haven't grabbed them already. And yeah, special announcement, I hit level 800, so that's pretty cool, because that means I get some more jewels from the jewel boards here. I've saved up a lot of jewels from leveling up, just for a rainy day in case something crazy comes out that I need jewels for. This is 35,000 jewels worth of jewels that I've just saved up here, so I'm at technically over 100k jewels overall if you count the jewels that I've saved and these avatar boards worth of jewels. But yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and raid and level up, because that's one of the perks of raiding, especially during raid week. Anyways, guys, catch y'all soon. Peace out.